Mercedes-Benz, the three-pointed star. The car your dentist drives, the badge that screams, arrival. But here's what no one at the dealership will tell you. The moment that warranty expires, some of these cars become the most expensive mistakes you'll ever make. $3,000 suspension jobs, $8,000 transmission rebuilds, electrical gremlins that make grown adults cry. Today we're counting down the 10 used Mercedes models that will absolutely destroy your bank account. And if you're considering buying one, watch this first. Number 10. Mercedes-Benz CLA-Class. Let's start here because the CLA is the trap car. It's the model Mercedes uses to pull first-time luxury buyers into the brand. Looks like a $60,000 car. It costs around $33,000 new at base, and that gap is exactly where the danger hides. The CLA was built on a platform shared with the front-wheel drive A-Class, officially called the MFA, Modular Front Drive Architecture, which already tells you something. This is not a proper Mercedes underneath. It's a dressed-up compact hatchback wearing a star badge, and the powertrain paired with it, that 7-speed dual-clutch transmission, is one of the most troublesome gearboxes Mercedes has ever put in a production car. Owner forums light up with the same complaint over and over, shuddering and jerking at low speeds, especially in stop-and-go traffic. What feels like a software quirk at 20,000 miles becomes a transmission replacement conversation by 60,000. And that service, out of warranty, runs between $4,000 and $6,500. Depending on your market. Then there's the timing chain. The 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder in these uses a timing chain that can stretch prematurely. Dealers have seen failures as early as 78,000 to 80,000 miles on similar Mercedes engines. A timing chain job on one of these isn't a quick afternoon service. Budget $2,500 to $4,000 at an independent specialist dealer quotes can run considerably higher and plan to be without your car for days. J.D. Power rated the first-generation CLA at average reliability scores across multiple consecutive years, never strong enough to build confidence. Depreciation reflects it. A 2016 CLA-25. Oh, that sold for around $33,000 to $35,000. New is now fetching $10,000 to $12,000 on the private party market. That sounds like a deal until you realize the person selling it has already seen the repair estimates. Number 9. Mercedes-Benz C-Class. The C-Class had a genuinely good run early in its life. Sharp styling, composed driving dynamics, and it felt like a proper sports sedan. Then the miles stacked up, and the balance shaft module showed up in everyone's nightmares. Here's what happens. The 3.5-liter V6 in these models uses a balance shaft gear assembly made from a fiber-reinforced plastic composite. The material was defective from the factory. It wears prematurely regardless of maintenance habits, though neglected oil changes accelerate the damage. When the gear wears enough, it strips, and when it strips, you're looking at an engine that eats itself from the inside. The repair, a full balance shaft module replacement, plus associated labor, runs $4,000 or more, depending on how far the damage spread. Many owners didn't catch it in time. Some faced complete engine replacements. Add to that the rust-prone rear subframe on cars from northern states, electrical gremlins in the instrument cluster, and a sunroof that develops drainage issues leading to flooded cabin modules, and you have a maintenance checklist that reads like a horror novel. The used market has caught on. Knowledgeable buyers walk away. That leaves only buyers who don't know better, which is exactly who ends up owning these things past 100,000 miles and learning the lesson the expensive way. Number 8. Mercedes-Benz R-Class. And this one is a tragedy because the concept was actually interesting. A long-wheelbase luxury MPV that didn't look like a minivan. 6 seats, genuine road presence, and a V8 option that made it genuinely quick for its size. Nobody bought it, and for the ones who did, depreciation numbers were so brutal they became case studies in automotive finance classes. A 2008 R35. Oh, that left the dealer at around $47,000 to $52,000 can be found today for $4,500. That is not a typo. We're talking 88 to 90% depreciation over the vehicle's lifetime. In the used market, it has essentially zero demand, which means if something goes wrong, which it will, you're repairing a car that's worth less than most people's monthly car payments. The air suspension is the first domino. The R-Class uses Mercedes's AIR-matic system, and every single component in that system has an expiration date the original owner didn't account for. Compressor replacement alone runs $1,100 to $1,800. Bladder replacements per corner run $800 to $1,200 each. And when one corner goes, the others usually follow within 12 months. Smog equipment on diesel variants added another layer of complexity. The BlueTEC diesel system, designed to meet emission standards, uses a DEF injection system that fails with remarkable consistency once out of warranty. A diesel particulate filter replacement on these can run $4,000 to $6,000 at a shop that knows what they're doing. The R-Class is the cautionary tale Mercedes never talks about in their marketing. Number 7. Mercedes-Benz ML-Class/GLE. Here's where we start getting into serious money. The ML350 and GLE350 look like the perfect family SUV, and for the first 50,000 miles under warranty, they often are. Then the invoice arrives. The platform has 3 financial landmines buried in it. The first is the Airmatic suspension. Same story as everything else with air suspension in this brand. Compressors fail, air struts crack, control modules malfunction. Total suspension rebuild on a out of warranty will run $4,000 to $7,000 at an independent shop. At a Mercedes dealer, budget more. The second landmine is the 7G-tronic Plus transmission. These units are sensitive to fluid condition. Mercedes officially specified sealed for life transmission fluid, meaning many owners never serviced it because the manual said they didn't have to. At 80,000 to 100,000 miles, some of those sealed for life transmissions are now out of life. Rebuild or replacement, $5,000 to $8,500. The third is the BlueTEC diesel variant. The ML350 BlueTEC and GLE350D were incredibly popular for their fuel economy numbers. The DEF system, EGR valve, and diesel particulate filter on these form a maintenance triangle that can cost owners $6,000 to $10,000 in a single service visit once everything fails at once. And they often do fail at once. IC Cars data puts the GLE among the top depreciating mid-size luxury SUVs in its generation. You're buying other people's deferred maintenance in every single private party listing. Number 6. Mercedes-Benz E-Class. The E-Class is the most seductive trap on this entire list. It looks perfect. It drives beautifully. It smells like genuine luxury. And underneath that polished exterior are rust issues, electrical architecture problems, and a maintenance schedule that assumes you're wealthy enough not to care about what things cost. The rust is real, and it is aggressive. Models from the Rust Belt states develop cancer on the rear wheel arches and trunk floors at a rate that German engineers apparently didn't anticipate for North American winter road salt. A car that looks clean in photos can have structural rust that a pre-purchase inspection will find the moment they put it on a lift. Then there's the spray rust under the battery tray and around the panoramic sunroof drainage channels. Water ingress into the trunk electronics module causes central locking failures, alarm misfires, and draining of the main battery overnight. Owners describe waking up to a dead car on a perfectly normal morning. The biturbo V6 in the E400 and the V8 in the E550, naturally aspirated in pre-facelift models and twin-turbo in facelift models, are powerful and refined, but maintaining them properly costs real money. Spark plugs are buried. Valve cover gaskets go at 80,000 miles with clockwork reliability, and getting to them involves removing components that most mechanics charge 3 hours of labor to reach. The E-Class is the used car you fall in love with in a Craigslist photo and regret after the first winter. Number 5. Mercedes-Benz S-Class. Now we're getting into genuinely dangerous territory. The S-Class was one of the most technologically advanced production cars of its era. Active body control suspension, massaging seats, night vision, an 8.8-inch dashboard display that felt like science fiction in 2007. Every single one of those technologies has a failure mode, and fixing any of them out of warranty will cost you more than the car is worth. The active body control suspension system, which supplements conventional coil springs and dampers with hydraulic actuators, is the most expensive suspension system Mercedes has ever put in a production car. A full ABC system rebuild runs $8,000 to $15,000, not per corner total. And that's if only the hydraulic components fail. If the struts themselves go, which they do, add another $3,000 per corner. The S-Class is also notorious for its Airmatic system failures on non-ABC models, balance shaft issues on the 5.5-liter V8, and a main wiring harness that develops faults in ways that can take master-level technicians hours to diagnose. A 2009 S550, that's stickered at $90,950, can be purchased today for $10,000 to $15,000. Professional mechanics call this the widowmaker price. It's cheap enough that people buy it without thinking. Then reality arrives. Car and Driver famously noted that out-of-warranty S-Class ownership is a hobby for people with either mechanical skills or unlimited funds. Most buyers have neither. Number 4. Mercedes-Benz CLS-Class. The CLS gave the world the 4-door coupe segment. Genuinely influential design. Genuinely terrible long-term ownership proposition. The biturbo V6 in the CLS-400 and the twin-turbo V8 in the CLS-550 are both magnificent engines when they work. The word "when" is doing a lot of heavy lifting in that sentence. The M278 twin-turbocharged V8 in CLS-550 variants has a documented issue with the oil filter housing gasket. It leaks constantly. On some cars, it leaks onto hot exhaust components. That is not a cosmetic issue. Mercedes issued multiple technical service bulletins for it. Out of warranty, the repair runs $1,500 to $2,200, and it's not a one-time fix. Many owners have had it done twice. The 7-speed 7G-tronic transmission in these shares the same sensitivity to fluid condition seen in every other Mercedes of this era, combined with the CLS's rear-wheel drive layout and its tendency to see spirited driving. Transmission wear is accelerated compared to its milder siblings. But the real problem with the CLS is brand positioning. It was never practical. No proper back seat headroom, a sloping roofline that looks stunning and creates a cabin that feels like a luxury cave. When it came time to resell, buyers chose the more practical E-Class every time. Resale suffered accordingly. Number 3. Mercedes-Benz GL-Class/GLS. If you need a 3-row luxury SUV and you're looking at a used GL or GLS, read this entry twice, then read it a third time. The GL-Class is everything we've discussed about the ML, amplified. More weight, more complexity, more air suspension, more V8, more cost. The X164 generation GL450 and GL550 use the same Matic air suspension system found in the S-Class, and the failure rates mirror it. Owner communities estimate that a used GL, purchased out of warranty with 70,000 to 80,000 miles, will face $5,000 to $12,000 in suspension, driveline, and electronics costs within the first 2 years of private ownership. The X166 GLS improved some things and introduced new problems. The all-wheel drive transfer case develops a whining noise at high mileage that signals bearing wear. A transfer case rebuild runs $3,500 to $5,500. Fuel economy on the V8 variants averages 14 to 17 miles per gallon in real-world driving. Combined with premium fuel requirements, you're spending real money just to drive it on top of whatever the latest repair bill is. Here's the number that tells the whole story. A 2013 GL550. That sold for $88,000 to $98,000. New averages $9,000 to $14,000 in today's private party market. That depreciation curve is not an accident. It is the market pricing in exactly what you're going to spend, keeping it alive. Number 2. Mercedes-Benz SL-Class. The R230 SL is one of the most beautiful cars Mercedes has ever built. A retractable hardtop roadster with a supercharged V8 option, genuine grand touring capability, and styling that still turns heads 20 years later. It is also, by any objective measure, one of the worst financial decisions you can make in a used car lot. The ABC suspension fitted across most of the R230 lineup, including the SL500 and SL600, and most severely the SL55 and SL65 AMG variants, is the same system found in the S-Class. It fails expensively. A full system rebuild, including accumulator spheres, hydraulic pump, and associated plumbing, runs $10,000 to $18,000. Many shops won't touch it, those that will charge accordingly. The retractable hardtop mechanism, impressive as it is a hydraulic system with over 50 moving components. When a hydraulic line cracks or a cylinder seal fails, the roof can get stuck in transit, halfway open on a rainy day in a parking lot. The repair runs $3,000 to $7,000, depending on which component gave out and whether any moisture got into the cabin electronics. The AMG variants add their own complications. The supercharged 5.5-liter V8 in the SL55 AMG requires supercharger coupler inspections, and when those fail, they can send debris into the intake. An SL65 AMG, with its twin-turbo V12, is a car that professional AMG mechanics describe as genuinely not suitable for anyone who isn't prepared to spend $20,000 per year on maintenance. The SL is a car you fall in love with in a showroom and learn to fear in your driveway. Number 1. Mercedes-Benz S-Class. And here it is, the number 1 financial disaster in used Mercedes history. The car that gave a generation of shade tree mechanics nightmares and made German engineering consultants wealthy. The S-Class is the vehicle that proved, beyond any reasonable doubt, that technological ambition, without long-term reliability engineering, is a trap disguised as progress. This was Mercedes-Benz's flagship, their best car, their crown jewel, the vehicle that was supposed to demonstrate everything the company was capable of. And it does demonstrate something. It demonstrates exactly what happens when you over-engineer a vehicle without validating those systems over a decade of real-world use. The air suspension on the S-Class was groundbreaking in 2000. By 2005, thousands of owners were finding out what it cost to replace airbags, compressors, and solenoid blocks outside of warranty. By 2010, entire support industries existed just to service the suspension. A full OEM air suspension replacement still runs $4,000 to $8,000. Coilover conversion kits exist specifically because owners gave up trying to keep the air system alive. The ABC active body control system on the S55 and S600 variants is worse. Budget $12,000 to $20,000 for a full system restoration. That is not a misprint. Then there's the M275 V12 in the S600. This is the engine that made the brand famous in the flagship sedan. Twin turbocharged, 493 horsepower, silky smooth, and absurdly expensive to maintain. Spark plug replacement on a V12 that requires partial engine removal to access the rear bank runs $1,800 to $2,500 in labor alone. The engine mounts, which are hydraulic fluid filled, go soft and collapse by 100,000 miles. Replacement runs $2,000 to $3,500 in parts and labor. The SBC electro-hydraulic brake system, introduced on the contemporary E-Class and SL-Class in this era, was recalled and retrofitted on some variants. Units that escaped the fix are ticking clocks for hydraulic brake system failure. Owner forums from enthusiasts who love these cars, people who genuinely believe they're the greatest sedans ever built, describe budgeting $5,000 to $10,000 per year for running costs on top of fuel and insurance. That is the honest math on a car you can buy today for $8,000 to $12,000 in the private market. The S-Class is the greatest automobile Mercedes ever built for someone else to own. If you found this breakdown useful, hit subscribe. We run the numbers every week so you don't have to learn these lessons the hard way. Drop a comment below with the used Mercedes you're considering or the one that already taught you something expensive.